question was, does anybody have any questions? And I thought, right, I'll just leave it for 24 hours and there's no questions. So I just thought I'd come in and say hi. So what's happening is there is a lot of behind the scenes and there's a lot of information coming. So we might have just gone blank. So good morning, everybody, and hopefully people will actually pop in and say hi. So the idea was I was actually sending out some information to say if you got any questions or answers or general concerns, then the idea was to actually shoot a message in the chat or in the comments. But I've had nothing. So give it a few days, and then people might pop in. So there was a live stream I picked up on yesterday, and there was a lot of questions unanswered in the chat. And I thought, hold on, why aren't we going through the questions? And then basically when you actually physically come back online, you are able to answer the questions. For me, if I've got a question, I've got a community on YouTube and also via Twitter X. So where I can actually physically shoot a question over and all being well, 24 hours later, I will receive the answer. So there's also people actually physically saying, right, I don't have the answer to the question. Give me time to actually look for the answer. So if you actually physically type the question in Google, 50% of the questions that you ask Google, they will have the answer. It's like for me, Smarties, they have the answer. So let that sink in. So apparently the slogan is Smarties have the answer, or do they? Smarties have the answer. So I'm just going to randomly, before this battery goes, physically say Smarties have the answer, and then see if we get any response. Smarties have the answer. Smarties have the answer. Bear with me. There you go, boys and girls. Only Smarties have the answer. So Google Smarties have the answer, and you'll get a video from, I think it's early 80s or late 90s. So there you go. Smarties do physically have the answer. So I want to encourage you guys to think, if you've got a question for live on YouTube, Twitter, X, drop it in the comments. Or if you are watching me now live, if you've got a question, as my friend Doug would say, drop a Q in the chat. I'm just thinking, which way is it? that way. So thank you for tuning in, boys and girls, and look out for some more exciting tips and some questions that are being answered. So in 3, 2,